4 and the 5. Anthony Edwards out there with Mike Conley. And it's Prince in at the 3.
Yeah, the shocker of the 2022 trade deadline. A deal centered around Domantas Sabonis going to Sacramento and Tyrese Halliburton sent to Indy.
Now here's Conley. Here's Towns. Banked it in off the glass.
In the paint, Towns is just a nightmare for defenders. His size is a huge advantage.
Fox outside. Outside Murray. It's Herder on the wing. And stolen by Edwards. Conley with the ball. Fox picks him up. Prince. He shoots again. And it's Towns with a bucket inside. Towns has gotten his second bucket of the game.
Towns has excellent size and really long arms, and he uses both to wreak havoc on the offensive board.
In transition, here they come. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Here's Edwards. He can't get it to go. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. Herder against Towns. And stolen by Edwards. From deep. Again, the miss by Edwards. Herder finds Murray. And here's Sabonis. Pass to Herder. Outside Barnes. The 3 is up. Minnesota with a rebound. Here's Edwards. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Well, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident at taking on defenders and finishing.
Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
And Fox powers it home.
And one move ahead of the defense, a solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Herder can't hit. And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity. And he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can.
And it's powered home by Towns.
Towns slamming it down to show the defense exactly what he can do. That was a pretty dominant move by the Cat.
Outside Herder. Back to Fox. Pass to Sabonis. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And here's Minnesota now. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going.
2 minutes.
Here's Towns. Launches it. Barnes with the rebound.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Herder gets the bucket.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Here's Towns. Here's Gobert. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass getting it done.
Just an aggressive move by Gobert, protecting the possession and getting the second chance look.
Pass to Murray. Outside Herder. Here's Fox. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
You know, last year was all about forward progress for the Timberwolves, recording their second winning season since 2005, getting on track for future success. I like what I saw on both ends that time, hustling on defense to create some offense.
So what do you think the keys are that could help Minnesota continue to grow over last year?
Well, you know, there's always room for guys to improve their game, but I think it's really the intangibles, building trust amongst players and becoming a more mature team.
And it's powered home by Towns.
Nice read. read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Fox, the pass to Barnes from the arc. He's off on that one. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. It's Edwards with a drive, and Edwards slams it in.
Edwards is so physically developed already. Just brushes off the contact there. Really strong drive by Edwards.
Here's Fox. Outside Herder. Back to Fox. Inside. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Pass to Towns. Got it.
You know, Towns' teammates love seeing this. They encourage him to get after it and look to score more often.
Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Can't hit that one. It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for the Timberwolves. He had solid production this quarter with scoring and
Please give a big round of applause for the Bucks.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Timberwolves?
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
On the court for the Kings, second quarter underway. Up front, it'll be Murray and Sabonis. Fox runs point with Herder by his side. And it's Barnes in at the 3 slot. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, Brian. Well, De'Aaron Fox is a competitor. He said, I want to win. I know there's more that I can do. Just trying to create a spark, some type of energy. You can talk about what you did in high school and college, but you have to take it to a totally different level if you want to be one of those guys in the league. Brian?
Allie, thank you. And Towns' three-pointer is elite. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Grant?
Well, I mean, first of all, this shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often.
It felt like we'd become a league where every game turned into a three-point shooting contest. But, Clark, we've seen different styles work.
Exactly, B. I mean, take Chicago during the 21-22 year. I mean, they were fantastic offensively, yet near the bottom of the league in three-point attempts. Having teams with distinct offenses, I think, makes the game a lot more fun to watch. On the front foot, attacking the defense, this is Anthony Edwards at his best.
Herder gets the bucket.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Minnesota in the lead. Outside Conley. Here's Towns. Outside Edwards. Back to Towns. He got a piece of it. Outside Barnes. Pass to Sabonis. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Here's Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
How about the vertical from Fox? Throwing it down with authority. Go get it, young fella.
Pass to Edwards. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Here's Gobert. Prince. It's good on the putback. Prince has got his first points of the night.
You know, it's not often that we see Prince hit the offensive glass, but that time he read the ball well.
Outside Murray. The three is up. Prince grabs the miss. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Conley finds Towns. And it's in there. Towns has got 16 points.
Towns is especially dangerous when he's cutting to the rim like this. Really good mobility for a big guy.
And their number 4 overall pick, Keegan Murray, making a quick impact. One of the most efficient players in college basketball at Iowa last year. He went on to win MVP of the 2K23 Summer League. Can he become a rising star for the Kings? It'll be fun to watch.
Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You are so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. Two important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
2 minutes remaining in the half. 2 minutes.
Fox outside. Pass to Barnes. Outside Herter. Edwards against Barnes. 4 on the clock. The steal. Conley against Fox. Here's Towns. Now here's Gobert. Outside Conley. Towns with the ball. Lets it go from deep. Yes. Great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Among big men, Towns is one of the very best spot-up shooters there is, and very consistent on the catch-and-shoot jumper.
Out to the right wing. Down low. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Edwards with it. Now Herter defending. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. For Sacramento, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Back to Barnes. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. He's got 5.
Boy, the size and quick release Barnes has helps him inside. I mean, he feels very comfortable shooting from here.
Pass to Prince. To the inside. Gobert. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, a big trade over the summer, bringing Rudy Gobert to the Wolves. And it's a bit of a fresh start for Gobert, a main star of this team that is loaded with talent, but needed that defensive angle.
And the Kings going with a whole new group out there. Mitchell, the pass to Monk, and stolen by Edwards. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Towns doing a nice job with a smart play there, getting the ball to a ready shooter instead of trying to force it himself.
Pass to Lyles. Here's Davis. And off there, he misses his first shot of the night.
No defender in sight. He tries to take initiative, but ultimately comes away empty-handed.
And, you know, we all know how talented Towns is. Now it's time for him to up the ante and do big things in the playoffs.
And so Towns nails them both.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
It'll count. Davis drives in, and we've reached halftime in this one. Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the 3rd quarter.
25.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, Karl Anthony Towns has been exceptional here, guys.
He's been so disruptive defensively in the first half. His fast hands picked plenty of pockets.
Well, I thought it was a great defensive performance for him so far. He's aware, he's alive, he's alert, quick to react to everything that's going on around him. Can't do it much better than that.
Kyle Anderson is out there with Naz Reid. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then it's Jalen Noel. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup from Minnesota. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, the Kings made a big trade last season to acquire all-star Domantas Sabonis. It's clear they want to break from their lead-long playoff drought, and they're hoping he can help them do it. He said, quote, "It's exciting. I want to be here. We're going to fight and get wins." Back to you.
Yeah, they're all in, Allie. Thank you.
Something you can't put a price tag on, the Minnesota Timberwolves gained last season. Playoff experience, young guys getting accustomed to the crucible of postseason play. Extremely valuable.
And it's Monk missing. The Timberwolves shooting great, 62% from the field and continuing to get it done. Noel, no good. And the Kings shooting is around 55% so far. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance. And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Got a hand on it. Davis against McDaniels. Anderson gets the bucket. So, Clark, would you say playoff experience also raises your regular season play?
I don't think there's any question about it, B.A. I never had a chance in my short career to play in the playoffs, but I covered a bunch of them as a broadcaster. There's a different electricity. There's a different intensity. There's a different feel in the locker room. You learn not to back down. You learn to work through adversity, and you learn to play under pressure.
Noel, no good. For Sacramento, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. The lead now in single digits. Mitchell's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Got it in deep, and that's how you do it.
Outside, Anderson. Here's Alexander Walker. It's deflected. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Back to Lyles. Inside, Mitchell lays it up and banks it in. Mitchell's got 6.
Well, as for them being behind in this game, you certainly can't put any of it on his shoulders. He's been tremendous offensively.
Now a timeout called by Minnesota. And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. Some changes for Sacramento.
Let me hear you give it up for your
Conley finds Edwards.
dancer.
Down low. Here's Gobert. Ooh, some solid defense from Herter. The Kings trailing. Now Fox. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Fox has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
The execution has been better lately. But do they have enough energy to pull it off?
This game was in danger of getting away from them. They've made a nice push to keep it close.
Now the Kings in transition. Here's Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Anthony Edwards has a great body and knows how to control it. Showing you right there by taking advantage to draw the foul.
And both free throws good for Edwards. And it's Sacramento's ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Fox with the ball. 6 points for him. 1:04 left in the third quarter here. That's in. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Fox has got 4 points this quarter.
Man, I like how confident Fox is inside. I mean, awesome, absolutely awesome, getting good positioning close to the basket.
Towns for 3. He gets it to go again. 9 for 13 so far.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Fox, the pass to Barnes. Let's go with a 3. Sinks the tray. Barnes has got 8.
You know, Barnes is a good shooter from deep. When he's in rhythm, he's dangerous from out there.
Pass to Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. And they go to the intentional foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And he drops it first.
At the line for Minnesota, Anthony Towns.
That one misses. It's Herter on the wing. Guarded by Edwards. Pass to Lynn. Fox outside. 1 second left. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. And it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. All right, a look at the 5 for the Kings to start the fourth quarter. Fox runs point with Herter by his side. Harrison Barnes out there with Alex Len. And it's Sabonis in at the center position, locking down the middle. Back to Fox. Up top, Barnes. And they're pushing it up. From deep, Conley. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Fox, that one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist.
And I like when Barnes is focused on moving the ball. I mean, it makes his team better. I love his willingness to get that ball moving.
Conley passes to Towns. The kick out to Edwards. There's the drive. Sacramento grabs the miss. Here's Barnes. Second shot opportunity. Out to Fox. No good. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Lynn.
Rashawn Holmes.
Outside Edwards. To the middle. Here's Gobert. From down in the low post, it goes.
And this is where you get Gobert the ball. With his size and length, he's so tough to stop from there.
Fox, the pass to Herter. Back to Fox. Outside Herter. Fires from deep. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. The Timberwolves have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. And it's down with the power finish.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
Outside Herter. To the paint. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Hey, and Barnes not playing around when he gets near the bucket. When he has the ball deep inside, he's looking to bang it.
Conley passes to Gobert. Rebound by the Kings. Sabonis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Fox finds Barnes. There's the triple. And Conley grabs the miss.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that.
Shot's good by Towns.
Excellent job by Towns to stick with it. He didn't let the defender get to him there.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Here's Herter. The basket's good. Off the assist from Fox. Fox has got assist number 8 here already in the game. Now here's Edwards. Pass to Towns. Conley with the ball. He's covered by Fox. Here's Prince. 6 to shoot. Here's Gobert. Tries again. Goes up again. Out left to the wing. Towns for 3. Gobert no good.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
And the ball out of play. The Kings will have it. The Kings have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Here's Herter. Misses the 3. Minnesota's gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Pass to Conley. 54 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Gobert. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Good things come to those who hustle. He creates the second chance opportunity.
Fox the pass to Herter. And stolen by Edwards. Here's Prince. until they foul intentionally.
And I'll tell you what, this game is in the books. Not quite sure why they're delaying the inevitable by fouling.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this game is over, and they're the only ones who don't realize that.
Edwards for three. Sinks it from distance. And now a 12-point Minnesota lead.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And here's Edwards. And so it's Minnesota with the W. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellum.
To the best kid.
The starting lineup for the visiting Oklahoma.
No question that both these squads have a bright future, Brent. Their lineups are brimming with talented young players.
So good, so young, and still hungry. But the best thing about it, Kevin, is that they're continuing to improve. And so they're making all the right steps in the right direction.
Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They've got Josh Giddey, Lou Dort out there with Williams. Then there's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Pokuševski in at the 5, roaming the paint. And so it's the Thunder getting on the board first. Conley, the pass to Towns. Knocked away. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Here's Williams. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
Gilgeous-Alexander just getting better and better at creating for his teammates.
Gobert with a screen for Edwards. Driving inside. And Edwards with the stop.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Now, here's Dort. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Gilgeous-Alexander with so many tools. He does a great job of using his athleticism, getting a second chance, and keeping that play alive.
Giddey against Edwards. He takes it in. Here's Gobert, the second chance effort. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Working his way for a high percentage look. That's just smart basketball.
And that's a painted possession right there, a masterpiece, especially when the defense is not a factor.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Conley against Gilgeous-Alexander. Lets it go from the wing. It's rebounded by Towns.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And slam dunk by Gobert.
You won't find a higher percentage shot in this league. Gobert from ground zero.
You know, one thing, Greg, the Thunder have done a great job drafting international players.
Players like Serge Ibaka, Steven Adams in the past. A few good ones on this current roster as well. Credit the OKC scouts for just finding guys all over the world.
Prince trying to free himself up. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. They better hope this thing works out. A lot riding on it.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Conley. And the Thunder another 3.
SGA entering the NBA as a very good shooter with the potential to become a great one.
Conley against Gilgeous-Alexander. Towns with it. And the layup falls.
And you see Big Cat that has the size and coordination. Hard to bump him out of his rhythm.
Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. Stolen by Michael Conley. And now Minnesota on the fast break.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Outside, Dort. Inside. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. 4 on the clock. Fires at the elbow. And too long on the shot. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. They trail by 1. Swiped it away. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Now defended by Gobert. Over in the corner, Dort. And the turnover again by Oklahoma City. Here's Conley. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in. Thunder have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. To the middle. Okusevsky, the pass to Williams. Giddey kicks to Dort. 6 on the shot clock. Giddey finds Williams. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Conley the pass to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
The pass to Giddey. And there's the try.
Oh, Josh Giddey showing you he can get up.
Gilgeous-Alexander.
Towns high post. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on to...
And please give a big round of applause for the Pub.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And when you consider how the Thunder are doing, guys, what do you think?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
They just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost.
2 big men inside. Towns and Gobert. Conley out there with Anthony Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3 side. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Giddey kicks to Dort. It's rebounded by Towns. Minnesota in the lead.
It's fascinating to watch Dort evolve his game. He's raised his free throw percentage to 84% last year. And for the first time in his career, he shot over 40% from the field. And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Well, the Thunder are trying to build something that will last. The front office says you stick to your principles, your values, and you think long term. We're focused on building a sustainably great team. We continue to be forward-facing in that respect. Kevin, back to you.
It's a good philosophy, and they're not looking for any shortcuts, which is admirable. David, thanks. And so it's Oklahoma City with it, following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Dort with the ball. Now defended by Gobert. And there it is for him. Okusevsky's got his first points in this one. So what would you say is next for Dort in his development?
You know, Kevin, I'd like to see him get to the line more often. He has room to grow as a playmaker. Of course, locking down the consistency from range. But he has the work ethic to make all of that happen.
5 to shoot. Conley. And Gobert with the basket on the assist from Conley. Conley's got 4 assists in the game.
And he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Giddey, no one around him. A 3-pointer off the mark.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities. And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. He gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves.
Now here's Williams. On the wing, Giddey. Up top, Gilgeous-Alexander. Over by Conley. It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the try.
And Gilgeous-Alexander has that length to be able to extend up to the rim.
Conley against Gilgeous-Alexander. Edwards passes to Conley. Towns up top.
2 minutes.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
In the #1 overall pick in 2015, Karl-Anthony Towns has been the franchise player in Minnesota. but out to prove he can be the cornerstone on a contender.
Greg, in order for Towns to get the Wolves to where they want to go, and certainly where he wants to go, how does he take the next step?
For me, last season, an inconsistent playoff performance for Cat. He's got to make an imprint on the game, even when shots aren't falling.
Here is Edwards after Oklahoma City gets the 3. Down low. And finished off by Gobert.
Big night for Gobert. This team has become more and more comfortable leaning on his offense.
Giddey with the screen on Conley. Lays it up off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 this quarter.
Playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he is answering the bell.
Yeah, doing anything he can right now to get his team to cut into this lead and give them a chance.
Edwards with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. Conley kicks to Gobert. Towns dishes to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
And the all-around game of Towns can score it, rebound it, as well as pass the ball. So skilled at his position.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 15 points in the game. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well. That's going to send Shai Gilgeous-Alexander to the free throw line. It goes on Taurean Prince.
I mean, OKC's draft pick haul and the Paul George trade was massive. But the best part of that deal is getting SGA.
SGA has been the face of the franchise the past couple seasons, and his game just continues to grow. He signed all the way through 2027. Is he the first building block, or is he going to develop into a player that people covet and they're going to try to pluck away? We'll see.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Rudy Gobert picking up that last basket. From past the arc, out that one in, and the Timberwolves lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Conley to the paint. Here's Gobert, and finished off by Gobert.
He does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
And stolen by Prince. Williams with the block. All right, David, thank you.
35. The Thunder. 30.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
Here's who Mark Daigneault is going to put out there to start the second half. They've got Holmgren, and it's man in at point guard. And he sinks the second. Greg, we know from time to time things get pretty chippy out there. What kind of things would get under your skin when you played in the NBA?
Oh, you know, guys tended to talk a little trash. And that could rattle you. That could bother you at times. But you really just try to maintain your focus and keeping your eye on the prize.
Timberwolves leading by 6. With the drive. Shots good by Alexander Walker.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
About 1 minute played here in the second half. Here's Noel. Here's Anderson. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And now a 10-point Timberwolves lead.
Capable on the interior to score so long. Slow-mo. Anderson not going to pass up a look like that.
Give a round of applause to your
Oklahoma City has gone 5-9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. Oklahoma City had one of the all-time NBA trios, didn't they, Brent? Durant and Harden and Westbrook, 3 future MVPs. I mean, I don't know that we'll ever see that again.
Yeah, incredible, Kevin. Going to that finals in 2012. I mean, obviously really young and green at that time. But unfortunately, Harden was traded away that summer. They took a hard-line stance, and he was off to Houston. And Just think back. Would they have won titles together, and how many?
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks a lot, guys. Josh Giddey has been attracting admirers, including LeBron James. King said he's really, really good. He has a great pace about the game, great vision. Josh is one of those kids who can definitely see the game a lot quicker than most guys out on the floor. He's showing it. Just been playing beautiful basketball. Kevin, that's high praise.
It is both amazing passers. David, thank you. Here's Noel. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Alexander Walker passes to Anderson. Out to the wing, to the inside. Here's Sharch. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Not to be denied, Dario with determination to finish.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And it's Anderson with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Reed the pass to Anderson. Here's Noel. 6 to shoot. To the paint. Here's Reed. Crafty move. It's deflected. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Waters diving in.
Go into the rack with energy. The D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. Minnesota leading by 4. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And Towns throws it down.
And how about the agility of Towns? Cutting with purpose there after setting the screen. Great display of his basketball IQ.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Field goal number 9. He's 9 of 12 with that basket.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
And Greg Anthony for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Part of a growing trend in this NBA, giving his team length in the backcourt.
Yeah, 6'6" with a 6'11" wingspan. He can see over the top of the defense. He helps you on the glass, and he can switch onto front court players defensively. That's what teams are looking for nowadays. The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
The possession just way more efficient, I think, here tonight. Taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them to get back in the ball game.
They get it back. Pass to Giddey. Goes back up. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Edwards against Saric. Here's Gobert. Doesn't go for him. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. Dort passes to Pokusevski. And Saric kicks to Giddey. Offline with his 3. Minnesota leading by 4. Right side, Conley. And Towns throws it down.
And that's just too easy for Towns. You allow him to get that deep in the paint, and he's going to punish him.
Time call here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes, and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Thunder trailing by 6.
Give it up for your Timberwolves dancer.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 23 points in the game. Into the lane, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's on Anthony Edwards.
Gilgeous-Alexander able to get into the seam and the crack quite quickly and put some pressure on the defense.
Both shots good from the stripe.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Here's Gobert. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first three quarters. It's been a fun game to watch.
Please give a big round of applause for the Bucks.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. Oklahoma City's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Edwards is out there with Conley, and it's Prince in at the small forward. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That'll be his second foul of the game. Stolen by Michael Conley.
Wow, you watched the defender, and it looked like he knew that was coming. He made a quick play on it to intercept the ball in the passing lane.
And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Here is Edwards. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. Inside. And the dunk by Towns.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. And he's good on the 3-ball. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 28 points for the game. And here is Conley. There's the dish to Gobert. Dort, left side. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander to tie it up. Sharge passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Pokusevski. Gobert brings the double team. Just 3 to shoot. That ties the game.
Impressive decision there as Giddey just shot that one. No hesitation.
Minnesota calls timeout. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch told the team. He knows this has been a hard-fought game. He wanted his guys to just sit down and catch their breath. He said, look, we're right in the game, guys. Let's make a little push here. Let's come out with some bite. Kevin?
Thanks, David.
That's going to be a big morale booster.
And you know what? It could come down to those second chance buckets when it's all said and done today.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
Here's Pokusevski. Back to Dort. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has so many of the qualities that you want in a leader. He fights, he's energetic, he's a team-first guy, and he just looks for ways to get his guys fired up.
And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. They've led by as much as 10. Conley against Gilgeous-Alexander. Edwards passes to Towns. Some solid defense from Saric. Oklahoma City's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Giddey. Outside, Dort. Back to Giddey. Passes to Dort. Oklahoma City moving it around. Here's Pokusevski. And an intentional foul right there. And the Timberwolves call timing.
First personal foul. Third team foul. Timberwolves all time out.
Making their way onto the court are your Minnesota Timberwolves dancers.
Charge a screen on Edwards. And they take the lead. Gilgeous-Alexander's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Thunder.
And
he just seems to always deliver in the clutch, and he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
And the dunk by Towns.
And this is why he's a go-to option. Towns enjoys getting the chance to come up big for his team.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort wide open. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his fourth assist with that last one here tonight. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. They're on a 14-4 run right now. It's stolen by Gobert. And here we go. Fast break. Towns has got it.
Well, the bigger the possession, the more engaged Taurean Prince is. Wow.
For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Gilgeous-Alexander coming through big time.
Edwards passes to Gobert. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the 3-ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
We probably have to touch on as well that tonight their penetration has been awesome. I mean, they put force on this game, attacking off the bounce, and the willingness to do that has paid off.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Now here's Towns. Good. He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
Whoa, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Edwards. Now here's Giddey. He's guarded closely, and he commits the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. 14 foul.
Edwards against Gilgeous-Alexander. 4 on the shot clock. Pass to Pokusevski. Count!
And they still have a foul to give.
Assisted. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
Edwards against Giddey. The pass to Towns. Kicks it to Gobert. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. They get a hand on it. So a close game sees Oklahoma City taking this one.
The end of the game.
This win, such a tremendous amount.
Don't fling to the best kid.
And this matchup, a little bit of a rarity now, Grant. Neither team in a hurry to get in transition.
Yeah, B.A., these teams have almost a throwback style to how they play. They don't want to get up and down and play fast. They want to go slow, and that takes players who have patience and discipline. Tonight will be a tactical battle.
And the Oklahoma City starting five. Josh Giddey out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Aleksej Pokusevski. Then there's Lou Dort. And it's Williams in at the 4. Now here's Herter. Fox outside. Back to Murray. Clock at 4. Late clock here. The Kings need to get one up. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. Here's Giddey. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Fires the 3. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
You have to chase Gilgeous-Alexander off the arc. A guy with his confidence is just too dangerous. Watching SGA run this offense, he's so patient and he reads the defense exceptionally well.
From deep three-point range. Oh, the Thunder, another 3.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Picked by Sabonis. Fox, the pass to Murray. Back to Fox. Pass to Murray. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Yeah, Gilgeous-Alexander really plays at his pace, Grant.
You know, B.A., he's one of those guys the defense just can't speed up. And every move is purposeful. No wasted motion. He methodically breaks you down.
The offensive rebound. Giddey passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams a screen on Herter. And here's Dort. And stolen by Herter. Pass to Murray. Back to Fox. Now here's Barnes. Out to Fox. Back to Barnes. Outside Murray. 5 on the clock. The open shot. Sabonis. Dort grabs the miss.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Dort. Here's Williams. Good D by Murray. The Kings have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
We all know that Fox can score, but there he is reminding you that he can also drop some dimes.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot no good. The Kings have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Here's Barnes. Off the left rim and out.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make them all.
Yeah, and despite being the youngest team in the league, the Thunder have been solid defensively the last couple years. A great sign going forward for this franchise.
And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
And Gilgeous-Alexander understands this team wants him to be aggressive on offense. Love watching him go to work.
Pass to Herter. Takes the 3. The basket's good. Off the assist from Fox. And looking at this Oklahoma City roster, what makes them so good on D?
Well, they have loads of length. The Thunder have made a point to draft players with huge wingspans, making things difficult for opponents scoring-wise. And this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Sabonis. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Murray's shot is good.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Fox. From deep, Giddey. Doesn't go for him. So Sacramento will take it the other way. 2-for-1 opportunity here.
Hey, if I'm in their shoes, I go for it.
Back to Fox. And Fox powers it home.
One of the best passing bigs in the league. You can run your offense through Sabonis. He makes great decisions.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Giddey. Inside. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
The Kings have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Fox against Gilgeous-Alexander. Barnes passes to Sabonis. Right side Murray. Over Williams. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Thunder out in front, up by 4.
Your Kings,
and thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And for the Thunder guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
And as long as the threes are dropping, you've got to keep launching them.
Up front, it'll be Murray and Sabonis. Fox runs point with Herter by his side, and it's Barnes in at small forward. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. In his rookie season, Grant, Giddey opened up a lot of eyes, certainly with his playmaking, but also with his rebounding.
Oh, B.A., he averaged almost 8 boards a game, playing around 30 minutes a night. His toughness and willingness to mix it up inside have been a welcome addition to this team.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, one of the deadliest drivers in the league. Coach Nick Nurse of the Raptors said, quote, his first step is unbelievable. It's hard for anybody to keep him in front of him, and once he blows by you, he can slow down, he can sidestep. He's got a lot of things going. Brian?
Well, it's fun to watch, Allie. Thanks for that. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 11 points in the game. Here's Pokusevski, and he gets it to go off the front iron. Pokusevski's gotten his second bucket.
Yeah, the guard instincts of Gilgeous-Alexander. I mean, fantastic work dishing the rock to uncover teammates.
Kicks it out to Barnes. Pass to Sabonis. Wing shot on the way. It's not going to go for him. So Oklahoma City will take it the other way. Outside Giddey. Back to Williams. Here's Dort. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Giddey. Here's Pokusevski. Barnes comes with a double team. From deep, Giddey. Barnes with the rebound. The Kings trailing. Murray passes to Herter. Now Barnes. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Now Fox. Shot clock at 6. And is blocked. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Barnes. Here's Dort. Drives to the hoop. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Knocks it down from distance. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 14 points for the game. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Oklahoma City. Fox, the pass to Barnes. Back to Fox. Outside Murray. Dort against Barnes. Outside Murray. From behind the arc. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And legacies are defined in the playoffs. Game to game, what's the measure of greatness for a star player in your mind, Grant?
Well, B.A., I think it's all about consistency. The great ones in this league historically bring it every night. They may have a bad game here or there, but for the most part, the energy, the effort, and the consistency is always there.
And Fox powers it home.
Even though Fox is just 6'3", he's got some hop showing them off a little bit on that play.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Fox. Pass to Pokusevski. Nice D from Sabonis.
That's just the bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
Herter passes to Sabonis. Out to Fox. Second chance shot. Murray for three. The shot is good on the assist by Sabonis. Now just a 4-point Oklahoma City lead. And 1:01 left in the second. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Take that, he says. I see your three, and I'll raise you another three.
Fox the pass to Murray. Back to Fox. Outside Herter. It's Barnes on the wing. Herter up top. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Outside Williams. And it's Oklahoma City scoring again.
No, it's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Murray for three. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. Giddey finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Barnes. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Thunder.
Substituting on the court.
He gets it up. The shot off that time. And so it's Oklahoma City with a 9-point cushion.
14. The Thunder, 23.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shot within the flow of the offense.
And on the floor for Mark Dagnall starting the second half. They've got Jeremiah Robinson-Earl. He's out there with Holmgren. And it's man in at the point.
It's fun to see Malik Monk continue to gain confidence, grow his presence out on the floor, and expand his potential to impact the game.
Sacramento has gone 3 of 3 from outside here in this one.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Joe misses. Malik Monk really has risen to the occasion when given a chance here, Richard.
Well, and that's the thing. He is seeing bigger opportunities and taking them. If a coach hands you more minutes, you have to prove that you're worth it. And Monk has done just that, capitalizing on his touches.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
And it's Monk off the drive. Ball stolen. Here's man. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Terrence Davis.
Man, good whistle there.
And the first one at the line is good.
Oklahoma City, Trey Mann.
Both shots good from the stripe. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Monk. Back to Mitchell. Just 5 to shoot. From deep. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Here's Joe. Over to the left wing. Here's Holmgren. Uses the glass on the layup. Holmgren's got his first 2 points of the night.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Mitchell with the ball. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Ooh, they pick off the pass. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Sends it home from three-point land.
This is why you always have to chase guys off the arc, because everyone has a three-point shot.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
On their way to the floor, it's your Sacramento Kings.
And it's the Kings with the ball. It's a 13-point game. We know about the Kings and their lack of recent success, RJ, but their front office has not been idle.
Yeah, they've been bold. 2 major trades at the deadline last year, and overall of their coaching staff, and now they're looking to end their playoff drought now.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's going to make you pay.
Here's man. Pass to Robinson Earl. Here's Waters. Oh, the Thunder, another 3.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Timeout called, Sacramento. And the Kings going with a whole new group out there. We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter. Fox outside. Outside Barnes. Back to Fox. It's Barnes on the wing. And it's all from three-point range. Here's Oklahoma City now. They're on a 14-3 run. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the NBA expanding its footprint through video games. Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, there's an opportunity to capture a new kind of fan who isn't currently watching our games but enjoys playing NBA 2K. By learning about the players and the teams, they're more likely to engage in the live product. Brian?
Yeah, it goes hand in hand, Allie. Thanks. Here's Joe. The 3-ball. The shot, no good.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Fox, the pass to Sabonis. To the left wing. Here's Murray. Here's Herder. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. The Thunder have gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. Holmgren using his post moves to get the 2 points. Holmgren's gotten his second bucket on the night.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Isaiah Joe. First personal foul.
First one falls for him.
First team foul. Shooting for.
And so he makes both from the line. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 17 points in the game. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 19 points. And so it's Oklahoma City up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. Really mucking it. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Fox runs point with Herder by his side. Up front, it'll be Murray and Sabonis. And it's Barnes in at the 3. That's the 5 out there for the Kings.
Hey, you leave him open, he's going to make the defense pay for that level of disrespect.
Sabonis, left side, 3-pointer. And it's Giddey with a rebound. Giddey's got 4 rebounds now. And for the Thunder, they're shooting 53%. Good efficiency on offense so far. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Lets the 3 fly. No good that time. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. Outside Herder. For 3. They get it back. Kicks it out to Barnes. Six on the shot clock. Goes back up. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Williams finds Gilgeous-Alexander. This one for 3. Count that one. He's 8 for 10 from the field now.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Herder can't hit. Oklahoma City has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Giddey passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. And pushing it up, here's Sacramento. And it's Fox with the jam.
In the open, few better than Fox. A great finisher with tremendous speed.
The Thunder have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander against Fox. Dort outside. Pass to Pokusevski. Back to Dort. Takes a 3. Rebound by the Kings. Murray's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Right side Herder. Outside Murray. Out to Fox. It's Barnes on the wing. Fires for 3. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got his 3rd assist of the night. And De'Aaron Fox picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Giddey with a screen on Fox. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Thunder.
I think the Kings have been struggling with the lack of consistency in their play, their lineups, their front office. Seems like there is constant change.
The 3. Herder gets the bucket.
I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Fox. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. It's Giddey on the wing. Pass to Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Misses off the right iron. Well, you wonder what change in Sacramento could get the franchise back on track, RJ.
Well, roster shakeups could get some quick results, but I do think the future could be bright in Sacramento if they can build around their strengths and be very, very patient.
And you know, they've got a passionate fan base, too.
Very passionate and a hungry one.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Dort. It's Giddey on the wing. Herder defending. And stolen by Herder. Deflects the pass. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Thunder.
They paid the price for sloppy ball control before, but tonight they kept it locked up tight.
Yeah, they did, and at the other end, they were very disruptive defensively.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple on this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking him down.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Giddey. Just 5 on the clock. From deep three-point range. The Thunder with another miss. Now the Kings in transition. He launches a 3. The shot no good. And so it's the Thunder taking care of business in this one. Exceptional effort on the...
To the best kid in the house.
matchup tonight, Doris. Two of the top big men in the league going head-to-head.
Kevin, these are two teams that try to get their centers as many touches as possible. They are the axis upon which these offenses rotate, and how much the defense can guard that entry pass will be a key tonight.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Edwards is out there with Conley, and it's Prince in at the 3. It's Gobert with the ball for the Timberwolves. And he goes in for the dunk.
Boy, Rudy Gobert, usually the recipient of that kind of pass. That was nicely done, Rudy.
Pass to Herter. Kicks it to Land. Pass to Fox. Clock at 6. Pass to Sabonis. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Over the last few seasons, the Kings have been near the bottom of the defensive rating. And, GA, that is a problem.
Yeah, I think they've tried to address that a little in the draft, taking Davion Mitchell back in 21, but it's been a consistent issue in Sacramento.
Herter, no good.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Here's Edwards, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And how about the impact Anthony Edwards has had?
This guy's a real game changer on the floor. Scores it at a high clip, can play big inside and play big outside. Does everything on the floor with a passion, with a joy, and with a flair. Anthony Edwards is one of the most explosive athletes in the league. He can burn you with his perimeter jump shooting. He's dangerous in transition. And look out, folks, the upside is there.
Sabonis, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It goes on Taurean Prince.
Well, the father of Domantas Sabonis, Arvydas, named to the NBA 75 All-European team. Arvydas 7'3" and just so skilled.
And Greg, what was it like playing with the 7'3" Arvydas when you were in the NBA together?
Kevin, we had a couple years together in Portland, and I tell you what, he was an incredible passer. Really made me a better cutter because he was the first guy I played with that could make all the passes no matter where he was on the floor.
Again, the miss by the Kings.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
The kick out to Fox. Back to Len. Down low. Here's Herter. Up and in on the lane.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Towns after the Kings pick up 2. Conley scanning the floor. Outside Edwards. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Well, fast off his feet and up at the rim in a hurry. Taurean Prince with an easy one.
Fox passes to Herter. And he says, right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
Conley kicks to Towns. Takes it off the glass.
Well, strength and the ability and willingness to embrace, absorb, and finish through contact. Karl Anthony Towns.
Fox against Conley. And it's Fox with the jam.
Some power coming from the PG.
That's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
And Minnesota has possession after the Kings pick up 2.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Fox against Conley. Fox passes to Herter. Back to Fox. Knocks down the 3 ball. Fox has got 5 points so far.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And that one is off. Nice D from Sabonis. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. They trail by 1. Len finds Sabonis. Back to Len. It's stolen by Gobert. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. It's Edwards on the wing. Nice move. Barnes grabs the miss. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Second personal foul.
And it's tied up with that one.
And I really love Fox's game. He's got a ton of room to grow, but boy, does he play with intensity.
And it's Fox with the jam.
Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
Here's Gobert. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Now the length and the size of Rudy Gobert, so problematic for defenses. Nothing they can do there but foul him.
And he makes both free throws. It's all tied in Sacramento. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter.
Your team, team. That's right, crowd.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And let's quickly break down the game we've been watching for the Kings, guys.
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
And a few of those led to quick scores at the other end. Really active first quarter for them.
The backcourt pair will be Fox with Herter. Harrison Barnes is out there with Len, and it's Sabonis in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Kings. Shot clock at 5. Here's Herter. And a miss there on the triple. Doris, one thing that stood out about the Timberwolves last season was their fast-paced play.
No doubt, Kevin, and you can trace that directly to the head coaching position at Chris Finch. This is a group that loved to push the basketball up the floor, wanted to catch defenses before they had a chance to dig in the half court. And remember, that is the classic mark of a youthful team, particularly one with the athleticism that Anthony Edwards brings.
Fox passes to Herter, and he comes up with the deuce.
How about the awareness there from Fox? You got to love seeing how he is such a willing passer in finding the open man.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And sometimes in the closing moments, NBA games can slow to a crawl. Of course, you and I know that firsthand. Intentional foul. Replay review. What should the league revise in terms of that?
The most important thing they did is take some of the replay reviews and allow Secaucus to deal with it. That speeds up action. The fact of the matter is fouls and free throws at the end of the game are part of strategy. And yes, we need to be quick with replay reviews, but we have to understand this is strategic and important stuff that happens.
Barnes against Edwards. Towns wide open. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
This is what your offense is designed to do. Get Karl Anthony Towns something in rhythm.
Fox passes to Herter. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
The kick out to Towns. Second shot opportunity. Rejected by Len.
You see the agility of Alex Len in good position for the spot.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
I think let's give them credit as well for the job they've done getting to the free throw line. It's been a huge factor for them.
Minnesota making a switch here. Noel's checked in. Here's Towns. Noel passes to Edwards. It's Prince on the wing. Puts up a 3. The shot comes out, so the Kings will take it the other way.
Many teams could use a multi-position defender like Taurean Prince.
Well, defensively, you know that Taurean is going to play with great effort night after night. He does an incredible job contesting shots, fighting through screens, and offensively, obviously, his value comes as a spot-up shooter.
And stolen by Prince. And here we go. Towns heading to the hoop. Here's Edwards. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Edwards got 4 points this quarter.
Well, Karl Anthony Towns entered the league as a force in scoring the basketball. Now he's honing his passing skills.
Fox passes to Barnes. And Len has it in the corner. In the corner. Herter with it. Fox against Edwards. Here's Herter. Hits the three-point bomb. Herter's got 12 points in the game. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter of who can catch that momentum. And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Len against Towns. Len down low. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one is on Towns.
Well, with the length and athleticism, the intimidation becoming a factor. Len aggressive in the painted area, draws the foul.
Both free throws good from Len.
And the Kings look a whole lot different now than they did for most of the 21-22 season. And they were changes that had to be made.
Edwards passes to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Well, Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
Barnes outside. In the corner. Herter with it. Back to Barnes. The Kings need to get off a shot here. Herter on the wing. Barnes outside. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Minnesota's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Edwards from deep three-point territory. Sinks the three-pointer. Now it's a 4-point Timberwolves lead.
The work that Anthony Edwards is putting in as a shooter is there. That range shot is so important. Nice three-point look right there.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. Outside Edwards. And the 3 off target. And the dunk by Barnes.
I like the aggressiveness of Barnes. A much better player when he's attacking.
With 2 seconds left, Edwards. And that's going to do it. Some good defense down the stretch to it's all tied in Sacramento. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Here's Mitchell on the court for Minnesota. They've got McDaniels. Kyle Anderson is out there with Reed. Then it's Conley, and it's Alexander Walker into the 2. Miles no good. Minnesota's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. McDaniels dishes to Anderson, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Mitchell kicks to Monk. Rebound, Minnesota.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
And in a league full of shooters, Malik Monk is right there with the best of them.
And has always been a weapon from outside. Has refined his shot selection the last few years and starting to come into his own as a reliable outside threat.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
5 on the clock. To the middle. Here's Monk. Anderson with the block. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Conley, the pass to Anderson. Good. Anderson's got the lead up to 6 now for the Timberwolves.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And, boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Timeout called by the Kings.
14 Hey, fans, put your hands together for your 916 crew dance team.
90 seconds now into the second half. Murray sets a screen for Monk. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Sacramento moving it around. The three. The shot by Monk is no good. Minnesota leading by 6. Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop him now.
Mitchell passes to Murray. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do. Well, what a summer for Keegan Murray. The 4th overall pick in Preston Summer League looks to be just the type of player the Kings needed.
Conley, the pass to Reed. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 5 assists tonight.
And really, this is the time to push it. Try to extend that lead.
You know, they can make things much easier on themselves in the 4th if they just have a few more possessions like that.
Timeout called by the Kings.
On your feet, fans, and start making some noise. On their way to the floor, it's your Sacramento Kings.
Here's Monk. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
Let's show some love for your Sacramento
There's the
Kings
pass to Mitchell. There's the dish to Murray. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Mitchell. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Guys, you have to remember when thinking and talking about the Minnesota Timberwolves, it's an organization that is still so young.
And he can't hit the second. You know, basketball historians will remember that the Minneapolis Lakers doors won 5 titles before relocating to Los Angeles in 1960.
And I think the current crop of T-Wolves fans, Kevin, see this as a completely different franchise from that historic team. In their minds, they haven't won a championship yet. And that fact should really motivate this current roster to get one for this group.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings. Here's Noel. Hits the layup in for the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And the Timberwolves lead by 10. Here's Fox. No good there. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Noel passes to Edwards. Towns. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Sabonis' screen on Edwards. Fox passes to Sabonis. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 7 rebounds in the game. And now we've got the intentional foul. Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
We've got 1:18 left to play in the 3rd. Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession. I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history, not focusing on the past. Just keep evolving as a team. That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his groove.
And Karl Anthony Towns said he believes that he is the greatest big man shooter of all time. What do you think?
Well, Kev, I think a guy by the name of Dirk Nowitzki might have a thing or two to say about it, but I love Karl Anthony Towns' attitude. You have got to believe in your skills if you're going to have the kind of success that Pat has had in this league, and we know he is lethal from deep.
Edwards looking it over. Inside, stolen by Len. Now here's Herter. Defense is right there. Here's Fox. Herter on the wing. Towns with the defensive effort. Minnesota with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Edwards. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Alex Len picks one up.
Let's remember, Anthony Edwards is 6'5" with a 6'9" wingspan. Those long arms, very difficult to deal with defensively. Draws the contact there.
The Kings trail by 11. Fox kicks to Len. Pass to Herter. Back to Len. Gobert with the block.
Well, let's remember, Rudy Gobert has got a 7'9" wingspan. Sometimes it's just easy picking sending it back.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of the game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. The backcourt pair will be Fox with Herter. Sabonis is out there with Alex Len, and it's Barnes in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Passes it to Herter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Timberwolves.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
They've also been scoring on the break with how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court. Anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Outside, Fox. That one's not going to go. Great D that time from Edwards. From deep, Prince. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down. And it's Fox with the ball for the Sacramento Kings. A 12-point game. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Minnesota leading by 10. Outside, Edwards. Drives to the hoop. And that one drops.
Boy, when you look at Anthony Edwards' frame, it is pro-ready right now. That upper body strength, the ability to play full contact, the and one. Yes, sir.
And Sacramento has possession. Fox passes to Herter. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Herter's got 4 this quarter.
Just doing what he can. He's competing, and he's converting.
And he has really kept them in this one. The high effort level. Now the rest of the team has got to step up.
Kicks it out to Prince. Shot clock at 6. Near the 3-point line, it's Edwards. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
Anthony Edwards has got his rhythm, and he's got a well-rounded offensive game. Look out.
Towns against Fox. Pass to Herter. The kick out to Fox. Back to Herter. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. From deep, Prince. Noel passes to Towns. And that's an intentional foul.
De'Aaron Fox. 4th personal foul. 2nd team foul.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. And the call will be against Sabonis. That's his first foul.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Edwards against Barnes.
I like Barnes' toughness defensively, boy. You can tell this guy really cares, and he's willing to get his hands dirty.
And Gobert throws it down.
So long, so athletic. Rudy Gobert with a big-time dunk.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Fox kicks to Herter. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Fox passes to Herter. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
It's Prince on the wing. Here's Edwards. Takes it inside.
Boy, the quickness off the dribble drive by Anthony Edwards. Being able to put it on the deck, so important.
And Len has it in the corner. Herter passes to Barnes. Back to Herter. Fires from deep. And they'll get another chance. Outside, Fox.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Minnesota.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Anthony Edwards.
Boy, whatever was needed, he provided it. He was the jack of all trades. Big bucket on one end, big defensive play on the other. I thought his influence was felt all over the floor.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Towns for 3. It's good from long range. And the Timberwolves lead by 18.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Barnes kicks to Fox. 6 on the shot clock. This is the land. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
The broad shoulders of Alex Len carrying more of the load inside.
So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for... All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.
To the best kid in the hall.
Well, when we look at tonight, this could come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Unable to get that one. To the middle. Here's Towns. The Thunder with the rebound.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Conley. Jacks up a 3. And Dort is good for 3.
Yeah, the guard instincts of Gilgeous-Alexander. I mean, fantastic work dishing the rock to uncover teammates.
About a minute into this first quarter. And it's Towns with the power finish.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
You know, when he referred to himself as the greatest big man shooter of all time, Karl Anthony Towns certainly raised some eyebrows and sparked some debate in the NBA fraternity.
Fast break, here we go. The teardrop. Edwards can't hit. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Pass to Pokashevsky. Dort with it. Williams up top, covered by Towns. Williams with the screen. Gilgeous-Alexander. The 3. Pokashevsky the miss. You know, with Towns, there's no doubt he's a lethal shooter from downtown.
Well, the numbers don't lie, man. This guy, B.A., has been around 50, 40, and 80 throughout his career. 50% field goals, 40% 3, and 80% free throws. Tell me how many big guys can match up with those numbers.
Very few. Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Outside Edwards. Puts up a 3. Here's Gobert. McDaniels finds Conley. Outside Edwards. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Hey, like a lot of guys, Edwards rides momentum as a player. When his confidence is soaring, so is his activity level.
And Clark, how about the progress of the Timberwolves?
Love what they've done, B.A. They've put the pieces in place to be a playoff regular and still the youth to grow in the long term. That's a nice combination, especially when you look at a guy like Anthony Edwards. He's special.
Now here's Giddey. Here's Pokashevsky. That shot is off. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. To the inside. Shakes him. McDaniels. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Lou Dort picks one up. That free throw no good.
Shooting for Minnesota.
He hits the second from the line. The Thunder have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. McDaniels with the rebound. The Timberwolves have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start.
10 minutes.
Towns can't get it to go. Oklahoma City has gone 2 of 5 from deep and stolen by Gobert. Picked his pocket. Pass to Pokashevsky, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more. Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Conley finds Edwards. Back to Conley. Edwards with it, and it's Giddey picking him up. And Edwards, here we go. And Edwards slams it in.
We've got liftoff here, folks. Once Edwards sprints past the defense, it is an absolute wrap.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. He can't get it to go, so Minnesota will take it the other way. Down low, tipped. Here's Towns, and Towns slams it home.
How about this combo, guys? Part super athlete, part contortionist. Towns continues to impress.
Outside Giddey. outside. Pass to Williams. Oh, rejected by McDaniels. Here's Giddey. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Edwards. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line. It's going to go on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. No good on the free throw. And he's good on the second. Oklahoma City trailing. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Dort outside. Takes it inside. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And so the first quarter is in the books. The T-Wolves on top, leading by...
And please give a big round of applause for your partner,
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Timberwolves?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Setting the floor for the Timberwolves. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the 1. And Williams punches it home.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
Now here's Williams. It's stolen. Conley finds Edwards to the middle and stolen by Williams. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And they take the lead. Giddey's got his first 2 points.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. On target from range. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6. And pick and rolls never more prevalent in the league than they are right now. And there's always someone the defense has to leave open in those scenarios, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it's amazing. It's such a simple play, but it's so difficult to defend, especially with the shooting that we now see in the NBA and the great spacing on the floor. It's a play, as you said, every team uses and executes well in their offensive attack.
And it's the Thunder with the ball after the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. Edwards with it. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Conley. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
The defense tries to stop Conley with the foul, but he shows great poise and manages to get it off.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Outside Giddey. Pass to Dort. It doesn't go for him. McDaniels with some nice D. And so they choose to intentionally foul. Oklahoma City calls timeout. And when Dort's out there, Grant, he really gives this team a physical presence.
Oh, I like this guy, B.A. I mean, very strong, very aggressive at both ends. He makes a lot of hustle plays. Seems like every successful team has 1 or 2 of those guys like him.
Let's get loud right now.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Edwards finds Conley. Here's Gobert. Pass to Edwards. Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. And it's It's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Outside Conley. Towns with the ball. Guarded now by Williams. Williams against Towns. Count it. He's 4 for 8 now.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Giddey. Here he goes. Williams passes to Giddey. Here's Pokusevski. Pass to Dort. Picked by Pokusevski. The shot by Dort, no good. Minnesota in the lead. It's an even 3-on-3 break. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
1:11 left in the first half. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
And we all know how explosive Edwards can be, reminding us there with that thunderous slam.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Off his foot. The official saying it was kicked. The lob. Very well done.
That pass was from far, far away and right on the money.
A serious long-distance connection right there.
I want to talk about those incredibly soft suction cup hands there, not only to make the catch, but to lay it in, too.
A defensive stalwart. Gobert knows this team expects him to be their anchor as well as rebound the rock.
So he gets them both. There's 42 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander against Conley. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Outside Giddey. Clock at 6. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. The Timberwolves have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Conley with the ball. Inside. Here's Towns. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Towns has got 10.
You talk about guys that can score from all 3 levels. I think Big Cat is right at the top of that list, especially if you condense it to just Big Cat.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. The T-Wolves on top, leading by 5. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. In that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. You know, Karl Anthony Towns has been exceptional here, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
They've got Holmgren, and it's Joe in at the 2 spot. That's the group for Mark Daigneault starting the second half. Anderson can't get it to go.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Here's Mann. Pass to Robinson Earl. To the wing on the left. There's the drive. Here's Holmgren. Here's Robinson Earl. And a missed layup. Fast break, Minnesota. Here's Noel. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Oklahoma City trailing. Grant, it's amazing how Holmgren transforms your defense when he's on the floor.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he really makes up for a lack of strength with length and tremendous timing. He has the lateral footwork to defend 1 through 5 as well. And, of course, he can block shots from any spot on the floor.
Here's Alexander Walker. Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota. Here's Joe. scores after the quick crossover.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Now a timeout called by Minnesota. So Oklahoma City ends up going with a new group. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Conley goes in, pass to Gobert. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Here's Dort into the lane, and he jams it home with authority. A hard-fought matchup. 7 lead changes thus far.
And these teams have been sparring from the get-go, neither able to land the knockout blow.
Here's Edwards, and Edwards slams it in.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards, confident in taking on defenders and finishing.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Conley. It's Giddey on the wing. Fires the 3. Gilgeous-Alexander up top. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a 3-point play. Rudy Gobert picks one up. Holmgren, he's checked in for Pokuševski. That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander. The Timberwolves trail.
Well, we're starting to see the pieces fall into place in OKC. Their number 2 overall pick, Chet Holmgren, showing tremendous promise. And the chemistry he's developing with Josh Giddey and SGA makes them very, very intriguing.
Yeah, and you know, when Edwards is aggressive, I think it forces defenders to try to get physical back. And when he's close to the rim, he usually is able to draw the foul as a result.
And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
Noel, he's checked in for Mike Conley. Williams in the post. Shot clock at 6. Cuts off the pass. It's McDaniels on the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. And Gobert with the stuff.
And this is why Gobert shoots a high percentage, because he looks to finish with strength inside.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. He's picked up by Edwards. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
Coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Towns a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Towns passes to Edwards. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one on Giddey.
Anthony Edwards has a great body and knows how to control it. Showing you right there by taking advantage to draw the foul.
And both free throws good for Edwards. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander into the lane.
Have to respect the tenacity. Gilgeous-Alexander isn't afraid of going straight at the defense on the drive.
That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Outside Edwards, pass to Towns. Now Gobert. It's Edwards on the wing. Giddey defends. Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
An awesome athlete. It's fun watching Gobert get up and hammer it down with force.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Giddey. Gilgeous-Alexander against Edwards. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
McDaniels against Dort. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Towns. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. To the inside. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 8 rebounds in the game. To the paint. Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Towns slamming it down to show the defense exactly what he can do. That was a pretty prominent move by the captain.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
And so it's Minnesota leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. What has...
Ladies and gentlemen, your Thunder.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. On the court for the Timberwolves. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Noel in at the point guard position. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. And as we head down the stretch, these players are focused on absorbing their coach's game plan and also drinking some Gatorade so their bodies will be well hydrated for the minutes ahead. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Dadnault was just reviewing the plan with his team. He was pumping them up, trying to rally them, saying, quote, this game is ours. Don't back off now. Force mistakes with our defense. Work quickly at the offensive end and just keep attacking. Looking for a late burst, guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
This is a fellow who can fill it up. When Gilgeous-Alexander gets rolling, it throws the opponent's defensive plan into disarray.
To the middle. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
He's pouring it on at a nice clip, and the rest of the team is stepping up as well.
And Williams punches it home.
Running the show, Gilgeous-Alexander is talented as a passer.
Towns, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Towns. And Towns slams it home.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that guy.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without foul.
And Williams drops them both. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the 4th. Outside Edwards. Down low. Oh, deflected. Gobert passes to Towns. Outside Edwards. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Towns has got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, the defense trying to throw Edwards off with some contact, but he smartly stays focused on his shot.
And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Now here's Edwards. The Thunder with the rebound. Pokuševski's got 4 rebounds now. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. And he makes it. And now just a 4-point Minnesota lead.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
The Timberwolves have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the 4th. Pass to Edwards. It's McDaniels on the wing. Out of bounds. The Thunder will take it.
Unforced turnovers. He'll drive your coach insane.
And if you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Outside Giddey. It's Dort on the wing. Hits the trifecta.
Calm and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Here's Noel. Pass to Gobert. Oh, it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander. Towns against Williams to take the lead. Another shot outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Dort. Back to Giddey. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Win or lose, this is the fight you want to see from your players.
And you know what? I agree. I mean, they're showing a bunch of fortitude here, keeping this game tight.
Here's Edwards. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Hey, it's not easy to have all eyes on you in these moments, but you know what? Edwards, he's shown he can handle it. He can be the clutch guy.
That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that ties this game up.
Could have taken the lead there, but instead, they're going to have to settle for the tie.
And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Oh, obviously Gilgeous-Alexander has the will to win. What a relentless effort.
Edwards against Giddey. Here's Towns. And Towns slams it home.
Absolutely amazing. This young man is so money, and his teammates absolutely love him. Karl Anthony Towns, a.k.a. Big Cat.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Towns against Williams. Towns on a screen. Pass to Gobert. Shot clock at 5. The Thunder with the rebound. And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now.
Williams passes to Giddey. Outside for Dort. Money!
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Here's Noel. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Good on the first. And that narrows the lead down to just 3. And that's good as he hits both shots. Outside, Williams. And so it's the Thunder who come out on top here. What a performance they had here at home today.
To the best kid.
guard position. And for Oklahoma City, we've got Williams, Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Josh Giddey. Then it's Lou Dort, and it's Pokuševski in at the 5. Well, we've got two teams here that are known for their half-court offenses. You're not going to see either side get out and run very often.
No, they love to slow it down. They love to come down and set the table for what they want to run. And the interesting thing, Kevin, is they've got a ton of options that they can trick defenders into thinking something's coming that's not. So this little chess match is going to be a good one.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Kings. The kick out to Barnes. Murray against Williams. And there's the pass to Herter. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Murray. And he drives in. Takes a 3. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Oklahoma City ball.
Against Gilgeous-Alexander. He kicks to Williams. Dort passes to Pokuševski. It's rebounded by De'Aaron Fox. And about Pokuševski, what a nice addition he's been, Brent, to the roster for Oklahoma City.
He adds some nice size to the roster, and by that I mean kind of just height. He is a pretty skinny player out there, but he's a good scorer. He can handle the ball. He's got some skills as a big guy. It's about calming down a little bit and finding some more consistency with the role that he plays.
Now, here's Dort. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The layup off target. Murray outside. Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
How about Fox just getting to the rim right there? Great to see him explode at times.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And here now the Kings. Now Fox. Murray a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Over in the corner, Barnes. Fox against Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Fox with the jam.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. That doesn't go either for Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Sabonis with the ball for Sacramento. 3-point lead. And here's the break. Here's Williams. And it's slammed in by Williams.
It's funny how much the defense has to focus more on not leaving their man when Giddey has the ball.
Barnes outside. Going inside.
2 minutes.
Fox against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Herter. He doesn't hit that one. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort kicks to Giddey. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. The Kings have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game.
Going forward, the Thunder have a ton of draft capital here for them to put a lot of first-round picks either to play for themselves or in play to make some significant trades. Lots of flexibility there.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander after the Kings pick up 2. And the slam by Williams.
Gilgeous-Alexander just getting better and better at creating for his teammates.
Pass to Herter. To the left wing. Murray scanning the floor. It's up a 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Herter's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, that's who Herter is outside on the perimeter, a confident long-range shooter.
This is a it to Giddey. 32 seconds left in the first quarter. To the inside. Here's Pokusevski. Nice D from Sabonis.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
The kick out to Barnes. Good, and a nice assist from Fox.
Well, when Harrison Barnes makes shots like that, confidence grows. He's feeling it. Teammates are going to start feeding off of that.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. Here's Giddey. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams. And the last second attempt does not go in for it. And so it's the Sacramento Kings heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're power.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your partner, UCMC.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Kings.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
On the court for the Kings as the second quarter gets underway. The backcourt pair will be Fox with Herter. Harris and Sabonis hold down the post positions for him. And it's Barnes, and it's a 3. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The Kings have made a lot of moves to shake up their roster. De'Aaron Fox says, I think the mood is definitely better. It's like a breath of fresh air. Getting a feel for each other and seeing the chemistry come to fruition is huge. Success isn't always immediate with trades and signings, so we look toward the future. Kevin, back to you.
That's all they can do. Okay, thanks, DA. 6 to shoot. Here's Giddey. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
Fox passes to Herter. Back to Fox. So the wing on the left. The kick out to Barnes. Here's Herter. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Herter's got 5 points in the quarter.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
On the wing, Giddey. Guarded by Fox. Out that one, and the Kings' lead has been cut to just 11 on the basket from Gilgeous-Alexander. This team has credited Giddey's background for shaping him as a player.
You know, he grew up in a house dominated by basketball. Both his parents played professionally in Australia, and that goes a long way toward developing your basketball IQ.
Fox against Gilgeous-Alexander. Sinks the triple. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points.
Gilgeous-Alexander, a very, very good ball handler, and when he explodes at that size, creates problems.
Timeout is called. First of the game for Sacramento.
And for your Thunder Girls, come on everyone, make some noise! Give a big hand to your Thunder Girls dance team!
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Fox against Gilgeous-Alexander. Wide open look here for Murray. Off target from outside.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And now the Kings fast break. Herter finds Barnes. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Williams inside. Guarded by Fox. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line. It's going to go on De'Aaron Fox.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
I know one thing the Kings wanted to focus on this season, and Brent, that was defense.
Well, they're a team that's been at the bottom of the league on the defensive ratings for quite some time. One way to remain competitive is to bring your defensive intensity on a nightly basis. It's going to be a point of emphasis for this new coaching staff to get these guys on board.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Sacramento leading by 9. Murray kicks to Sabonis. 1:31 left to play here in the second quarter. Back to Herter. 5 to shoot. Here's Fox. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Fox really daring them right now to foul him on the inside. But when it comes to teams that have struggled in recent years, the Kings come to mind, and those recent years actually extend out a lot longer than anyone wants to admit. It's just been one tough season after another.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams passes to Pokusevski. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist.
Pokusevski throwing his body around. Can we say that?
Outside, Fox. 54 seconds left in the second quarter. They get the rebound. Sabonis, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Yeah, Sabonis just cleaning the board, taking care of business. That's just too easy if you're the defense.
Here's Giddey. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Williams with a clean look. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's defended by Herter. Giddey against Fox. Just 2 to shoot. Pokusevski can't hit. And here's Barnes for 3. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. All right, Dave, thank you. And
21, the Kings, 30.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. It's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
And something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, if we were grading playmaking today, it's an A+ from him.
They've got Holmgren, and it's man in at the point. And that's who Mark Daigneault starts the second half. And Brent, as an NBA player, there's tremendous competition, but also shared respect, and some say a brotherhood. How does that all balance out?
I think, Kevin, there's a clear line of delineation of what you're talking about once playoff time hits the NBA. I mean, during the regular season, you see a lot of guys spending some time with one another, but come playoff time, I'd be hard-pressed to find that kind of interaction because guys know what's on the line, they know what's at stake, and competition always reigns supreme.
Here's Len, plays it up and banks it in. Len's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, he's a high percentage shooter that close. Len being aggressive right now every time he's getting the ball in the paint.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Domantas Sabonis is one of the best passing big men in the league. He said, sharing the ball is contagious. Everyone feels confident and knows they'll get touches, which makes the game fun. That can build chemistry on a young team. Kevin?
And David, we know how important that is. And we thank you for your report. As to Robinson Earl. And that one, good.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Kings leading now by 6.
And when you talk about Jeremiah Robinson Earl, a burly power forward who plays with confidence.
Plays with confidence, G, and also plays within himself. And I think that's the key. This is a guy who moves the ball well. He's smart and will make good decisions. He's expanding his shot to be a more consistent three-point shooter. So he's a connector in a lot of ways. He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. Sacramento with the ball. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Monk kicks to Davis. The pass to Mitchell. Here's Lyles. That shot is off. And it's Oklahoma City the other way. Out left to the wing. Here's Waters. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Kings. It's a three-point game. Pass to Herter. Fires the three. Kings with the fresh shot clock. Outside, Fox. Outside for Murray. Clock at 6. Tries again. Sabonis trying to get open. Can't capitalize inside. Here's Joe. He's defended by Herter. Here's Waters. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
Well, they've shown both effort and will to get back into this one, but can they finish this one off? Can't let up now.
Timeout called by the Kings. And the Thunder making a switch here. Dortz checked in. For Sacramento, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Barnes screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Fox. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Gilgeous-Alexander against Fox. Dort passes to Pokusevski. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. For the lead. Rebound by Murray. Sacramento's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. And Sabonis the bucket on the assist by Fox.
He's getting more and more court awareness and where guys are at all times is De'Aaron Fox.
Fox against Gilgeous-Alexander. And now the fast break. Fox with the ball. Lets the three fly. 12-time pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Now it's a 4-point Kings lead.
And this Thunder team in desperate need of a veteran. Someone on their way out that can still be productive and provide some leadership for the young guy.
And it's slammed in by Williams.
Capable of running the offense, and now a new one for Gilgeous-Alexander.
Fox against Gilgeous-Alexander. And stolen by Giddey. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game. You've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Well, there's an ebb and a flow. They had a hard time earlier, but now, flow.
Sabonis, count it. Sabonis has got 6 points in the quarter.
Shooters tend to be hungry, but this time Herter finds an open teammate.
Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. Nice D from Sabonis.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Fox kicks to Barnes. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 6 assists here tonight.
Now, Barnes can be hard to contain sometimes around the rim. He can create just enough space to be effective.
And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. Kings ahead, up by 1. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. On the court for Sacramento, Harris and Sabonis hold down the post positions for him. The backcourt pair will be Fox with Herder, and it's Barnes in at the 3 spot.
In that 2018 draft, you think about those names: Doncic, Young, Ayton, Jaren Jackson Jr., and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Boy, that's a lot to begin with.
Fox passes to Barnes, and the dunk by Barnes.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Giddey. Jacks up a 3. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Herder buries the long-range jumper. Now it's a 4-point Kings lead.
Man, this kid is showing signs of his potential right here as Kevin Herder early on fire.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times. Fox against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Herder. To the paint. Here's Sabonis. Back to Herder. Just 4 to shoot. Murray, the pass to Herder. For 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Giddey's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Count the basket. Giddey's got the lead up to 1 now for Oklahoma City.
Not afraid to try his luck down there. Giddey on the interior.
Timeout called by the Kings. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I was able to listen in with what the Kings head coach said to his team. He said, we've got to pick it up right here, right now. If we're going to win this game, we have to take control. This is the time. Kevin.
All right, David, thanks.
Herder getting up there and making that one look pretty easy.
And it's Giddey in the corner. Doubled by Sabonis. Pakusevsky, the pass to Williams. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He can't get that one. Murray with the defensive effort. And it's Sabonis with the ball for the Sacramento Kings. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Oklahoma City trailing. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Dishes it to Williams. Giddey, no one around him. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Giddey's got 5 points now this quarter. Fox deciding where to go with it. Outside for Murray. Outside, Fox.
2 minutes remaining.
Back to Murray.
2 minutes.
Outside, Fox. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. Now a timeout called by Sacramento. They're trailing by 2. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Dort. Banked in off the glass. And it's a 4-point Thunder lead. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle sticks for the Thunder?
All game long, it had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. That aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
Well, they've been fantastic tonight, really enforcing giveaways and getting scores on the other end. I mean, you get a few more possessions like that, confidence grows, and you win that turnover battle.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. Giddey's got 9 points here in the second half.
No nerves from Josh Giddey that time.
Fox passes to Barnes, and it's Barnes sliding it down.
Harrison Barnes has been in some big ones, and that's a big shot.
Up top, Gilgeous-Alexander, guarded by Fox. Sabonis against Dort. Fox with the steal. This one for 3. And no good that time. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Now here's Herter. Giddey defending. Fox kicks to Herter. Back to Fox. And stolen by Williams. And the Thunder pushing it up now. And there's the foul to try to stop the break. And that'll be a clear path to the basket. 2 free throws coming up. And they'll retain it. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Part of becoming a franchise-level player for SGA, he knows this, the organization knows this, is delivering in these moments.
36 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Now the pass to Giddey. It's Dort on the wing. And the 3 ball is good. Dort's got the lead up to 7 now for Oklahoma City.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And here is Williams. So it's Oklahoma City picking up a win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans.